Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
195 million Muslims of subcontinent have been deprived through the culture of fast, as new generations are being taught that the tradition of their ancestors years back was uncivilized, and as a result, none of the Islamic State could offer Islam as a system. Before British occupied the subcontinent, knowledge was based on research and examination of people despite on religion, language and culture. The same educational system was implemented because Islam was dominant and there was no concept of any other system. The Muslims used to do their research in the light of Quran and Ahadith. Early education was also a regular part of religious studies and at that time both knowledge were considered equal. A madrasa was enough for the development of both sciences.
This is a book of Allah.
This is the book of Allah.
Countless examples of such scholars are in front of us who did enormous scientific research in the light of Islam. You know, Imam Ghazali and Al-Biruni were the students of same madrasa. It is extremely difficult to admit this today as it seems very strange. How can two persons belonging to different fields be equal? But at that time these two were not considered different and as profession. Today no one can guess by looking at their pictures who is Mr. and Mullah in them.
The concept of mullah has changed completely to us. Unfortunately, in our society, a person wearing a cap and having a beard is considered mullah, even though it has zero access to religious studies. Only by adopting such contours, such a person in a public place is called, "Hey Maulvi Saab." One feels hesitant that he did not imagine me as a person of ancient times. That is why he too slowly begins to acknowledge that I must adopt a Western culture to become modern in people. This matter does not end here, but when he grows up and he has his own child, he feels proud in making his child an engineer or a doctor and feels shame to make his child a religious scholar. And he also starts to confess that after becoming mullah, my child cannot live in today's era. This is the reason that Muslims today are getting away from their religion. Tell me one thing, if these worldly sciences were unique to religion, then why would the Quran be the source of all scientific research today? Today's scientists also admit that the Quran mentioned these investigations 1400 years ago. The creation of universe, the creation of man, animals, sun, moon, stars, mountain, fire, all of them are mentioned in Quran. Here are some ahadith in which the Prophet ﷺ has a clear command, the adoption of which was necessary for every Muslim. Among them was keeping beards and shaving their moustache, keeping their azar above their ankles, and some of your sunnah that you used to cover your head. Today it is seen in very few people in Muslims and does not adopt all of them. There is no meaning for people, and such an adopter is called Maulvi in our culture.
We consider the acquisition of worldly knowledge as his basic need rather than religious knowledge. That is why religious studies began to be presented as a profession, whose authority was made to do the same as other departments. As a person becomes ill, he approaches the doctor, as in cases of nikah and funeral. He demands for a professional human being known by the term of mullah today.
No doubt, Islam is a complete, full, comprehensive, and global system of life, and no aspect of knowledge and art is empty of its. In our seminary environment, the concept of worldly science is not found far and far away. And in our school, colleges, and universities, the concept of religious science is not found far away. That is why a seminary student is going far behind in the era of science and technology. And a school going student is getting away from his religion in the era of temptations. In our colleges and universities, some topics are taught in which the soul does not exist, and such historical theories are presented which are rejected in the next class. Our schools have been teaching the same kind of books from the last 30 to 35 years. Unfortunately, today we are on the road to education that the British left 70 years ago. Today, the student of a Quran, Hadith, and Fiqh is considered to be illiterate in government accounts. The survival of Mufti, Muhaddis, and Alim has become extremely difficult in this world. His family has to live from hand to mouth, and many nights they have to spend in hunger and have to spend their whole life in short salaries. Seeing this, today's parents do not allow their children to madrasas, even though these are the people due to which religion has reached us today. If we want our nation to go on the path of development, then take us the worldly sciences along with the religious studies. There will be institutions where children can study all the sciences in the light of Quran and Hadith, so that all the children grow up in the same environment, where Muslims have their own educational system. It is important that the government of Pakistan should appreciate the efforts of such institutions and should encourage them by providing funds, as we cannot build the future for our youth, but we can build our youth for the future.